Hi everyone, I'm Henrik Green, Head of Research and Development at Volvo Cars.
Hi, I'm Austin Russell, founder and CEO of Luminar. So today, we're really excited to unveil some of the initial work since we announced our Volvo's partnership with us and investment, just a handful of months ago, back in June. We made some incredible strides and progress, and got to get a little sneak peek of that, and getting a chance to show it off. So really, at Luminar, our mission is to be able to enable safe driver out-of-the-loop autonomy. And Volvo, being at the forefront of autonomous vehicle development, is completely aligned with us with their safety-centric approach in terms of being able to make autonomy a reality and ubiquitous. So with that, of course, you recently unveiled the 360C platform, and maybe you can talk more about how that all integrates together in the larger vision.
Yeah, and I mean, just really amazing. We just started working together in June.
Right.
and we're here now. We had the announcement, as you said, of our 360C concept, the fully autonomous vehicle of the future. And as also was said in the introduction here, Volvo aims at relentless safety. For us, everything we do needs to start and end with safety. So of course we're going at this huge, enormous task of solving the autonomous drive problem with safety in mind. And what's important in safety? It's to understand the environment around you. The car needs to see, to detect, to classify, but most of all, the car needs to understand what the objects around it are predicted to do in order for the car to make the right decision whether to continue to drive, to take a turn, or to brake. This is imperative in reaching a safe autonomous drive experience. And I mean, that's why we're here today.
Absolutely. So, really what all of this comes down to, as Heinrich mentioned, is perception of how these cars see and understand the world around them in order to be able to navigate safely. So it's really all about solving that last 1% of the different edge cases. It's easy to get these cars to see like 99% of things, but that's not by any means acceptable, in this world of autonomy and cars. So you have to have like 10 nines on the end of that. So with that, what we deliver and what we're working on. So we have, at this point, the first and only sensing system that meets and exceeds all those key requirements for what's needed to be able to actually go from seeing some things some of the time to all things all the time. And as an example, what you saw in the video, is us being able to even be able to see and detect and classify all types of objects going out to 250 meters into the distance. So 250 meters is critical because that's just 7.5 seconds ahead. And so not a ton of time, and that's how long you need to be able to safely brake on things, as opposed to call the 30, 40 meters that cars can accurately make out at distances today. So what you saw, in addition to classifying a stalled black car out on the side of the road and a pedestrian next to it, actually also got to see, if you saw some of those walking red stick figures, that's an estimate surrounding a pose estimation for things. And what that means is that basically we've gone beyond basic levels of detecting if there's something there, where it is, and what it is. We have the resolution range to do that. But with this perception development platform, what Volvo's been able to leverage it to do is be able to have high enough resolution to even detect things like motion of limbs on people. So this would be for the first time, as far as we would know, to actually work and display a purely LiDAR-based pose estimation, to be able to do so up close and at distance, which is a major development here. You can imagine if there's like a traffic cop, on an intersection that's using hand motions to interact with things, or a construction worker that's directing around traffic on a freeway, or a bicyclist that has to change lanes. These are things that you have to understand hand motions for, and for the first time, we actually have a system that can do so reliably. So that's
well, I mean, and for us, this boils down to not only providing a safe autonomous experience in our future Volvo vehicle, I mean, ultimately for us, we see as the vision here that autonomy will take out the last mile of safety, the human error. And that's our vision. Nobody killed or injured in traffic ever.
So, as part of that, and everything that you're seeing up on the screen here, this is actually a live, real-time demo of even just this tent here around us, and the stage. So, you guys can even see yourselves, and this is in this real-time demo. You can see me there. What's cool is that for the first time with a LiDAR, you have almost camera-like resolution, on this sensing system, and that's what allows you to, solve the last 1%, solve these freeway scenarios, solve the last mile, and deliver true and safe autonomy. So, thanks everyone.
Thanks.